7 felony charges after handing out gummies laced with marijuana to fellow students during gym class.
Those gummies contained 100 milligrams of THC, the psychoactive ingredient in marijuana. 5 of those students who ate those pot-laced candies were rushed to the hospital.
Joining us right now with his warning for parents in Polk County, Florida, of course, Florida, is Grady Judd. He's the sheriff there. Sheriff, there's so many states that are considering this, whether it's medical marijuana or recreational marijuana. This is a warning signal. What is your warning?
Well, I'm not a prophet and I don't have a crystal ball, but I've been telling people in the state of Florida for years that whenever you take a substance like marijuana and you put the THC into gummies, it's going to end up in children's hands. And when you look at the package, it's called the Green Hornet. It is packaged and marketed toward children. So what did we end up with? We ended up with 6 12-year-old children who overdosed on Green Hornet gummies full of marijuana.
Right.
That's right. They were stoned. They got very sick. 5 of them were transported to the hospital by ambulance.
Sheriff, do we know, did this kid know they were marijuana-based, or did he think it's just candy? And if so, did he take him to the gym class because it's like, hey, look what I got? Or was it just an accident?
No, it wasn't an accident at all. He knew exactly what it was. It was a complete package, 100 milligrams of gummies. They're divided up or segmented into 10 individual doses for adults, sold legally in California, and somehow it made its way here. He's given us 2 or 3 stories about how he came upon this complete package, but he told another buddy, I'm taking it to school to sell it. Well, the 6 kids overdosed. The 6 of them had doses for 10 adults, and you can see the end results weren't good.
Sheriff, I'm thinking 12 years old. We were 6th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade then. I mean, you're just learning about life. No one's even thinking about, you haven't even kissed a boy at that point. How in the world are you seeing more of this where kids, not even teenagers, they're 12, where they're getting their hands on drugs?
Exactly. They're 12 years old, and they devoured this bar of gummies. But think about it for a minute. If this is truly medicine for the very sickest, why are we packaging it for children? Why are we calling it Green Hornet? And it stung all of those kids really hard. And by the way, we have stung the one kid that sold it with 6 felony counts, but we're looking to see where it came from. He's given us 2 or 3 different stories. But that's what's frightening, and that should be the overarching message.
And the other thing
weren't
is,
even teenagers.
But no one talks about this. THC is addicting. People I know so many people, they say they were told one thing and they end up getting addicted to it. And that's an addicting substance. There is a price to pay for pot.
There absolutely is a price to pay for pot. You know, I spent my entire adult life in law enforcement, and a lot of it investigating traffickers of drugs. And it's not a minor nonviolent felony. It's ruining families and killing people every day across the United States. And we stand here in denial, thinking that it's not a gateway drug to drugs that's killing people.
Yeah, you don't start on cocaine. You probably start with marijuana, and it leads to other things, right?
That's absolutely right. And still today, we have a meth problem across this state and country. If someone's in possession of meth, they're in possession of marijuana because it kind of cuts the edge of the meth. And then they use the marijuana and the meth, and they go out and kill themselves or overdose or kill someone else.
Right. Well, nonetheless, these particular gummies and the edibles are legal in other states, but, obviously in the state of Florida, it is not condoned for recreational use. Sheriff Grady Judd, Polk County, Florida. Sir, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cautionary tale.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for letting me be with you.
You got it. Meanwhile, coming up straight ahead, the Trump administration set to meet with Mexican officials today about the caravan crisis in Tijuana. What can we expect?